Back, guys. So last time we did, let's look at our missions here. Just get a refresher. We created 10 robots. We did Moonrock gear production, Moonrock mechanism production. We built the drones to take the Moonrock and Moonrock gears from the moon and take them to Earth in order to create the Moonrock gears. Today what we're going to be doing is bringing 10 ingots from the moon down to Earth to create bronze ingots, and then hopefully create some bronze robots. I did kind of idle on here after last video, so we do have 1.5 thousand. Still not enough to do the factory expansion. I'm going to wait on that. Before we do the bronze ingot production, let's talk a little bit about efficiency. So, you can already see the sawmill is full to the brim with 20 logs and waiting to deposit 20 planks onto this machine, which is already full of planks, which planks, gears, and Moonrock mechanisms. There's Moonrock mechanisms here, but it's not getting Moonrock gears fast enough to create it's not getting Moonrock gears fast enough to create Moonrock mechanisms. It's basically backing up all of these lines, because not necessarily because of this drone landing pad, because when we open up we only have 4 in the orbital depot. And the landing pad, the drone is landing, it should have no problem taking all of the Moonrock gears we need, because Moonrock gears don't weigh that much. So we're going to go to the moon and probably place down some more farms. So that's a little bit of a tip. You can upgrade your farms to produce more Moonrocks. Let's go ahead and just go to the moon and talk about it when we get there. Okay, so we're on the moon. Right now we have a Moonrock farm feeding this mini laser cutter. It only has 1 Moonrock in it, so it's not like it's full of Moonrock producing Moonrock gears. And then this launch pad only has 4 in them, which each one only weighs 250 kilograms. Sorry, each one only weighs 1 kilogram, so it's not an issue for the drone to pick that up. Or it weighs 4 kilograms, I guess. So what the issue is that we're not producing enough Moonrock. Now you can upgrade the Moonrock farm by having 3 Moonrock essences. That's not what I suggest you do right out the gate. What I suggest is, if you have any extra Moonrock essences, don't upgrade your farm. If you have extra space, just place down another Moonrock farm that's only going to cost 1 Moonrock essence and $150. That way, for $450 and 3 Moonrock essences, instead of upgrading 1 farm, you get 3 more farms, and then you just run a conveyor right here into your mini laser cutter. That's not necessarily the priority for today. That's something that I'll be working on at some point, is efficiency upgrades. It's probably going to come down to motors. Once motors are taking forever to produce, or electromagnets or something like that, we're going to have to come back here and do some efficiency upgrades. But that's a little bit of a teaser of what's to come, is efficiency upgrades. For today, what we're going to do is, we have enough money, so we're going to go to the shop. We're going to get 2 mini drone launch pads. Buy those. We're going to delete this output container, place a mini drone launch pad here, exit. We need to configure this, so we're going to be sending to space. We're going to be sending 10 ingots to space, to the space station. And then we're going to be going back to Earth. Let me go ahead and grab what's out of here. That way we have some to work with. hop in my little spaceship, do some flying around. Terra. Alright, so we need to add yep, okay, so we need to add a drone pad in here and remove this press. We don't need that. Mini drone launch pad. We're just going to add it right in between these two machines. And then we're going to delete these two machines. And then we need a mini alloy smelter. So shop. There it is. This is the mini alloy smelter. It costs 1.2 thousand. We don't have 1.2 yet, so we need to sell some of the stuff. We can probably sell these copper plates. We'll be alright with that. And these 10 ingots, I guess. And these glass panes. And these moon rocks. 1.2. Okay, there we go. We have enough now. Or 1200. Shop. Mini alloy smelter. Oh, we don't need to buy 5 of them. There we go. I don't know what I was thinking. Build. Mini alloy smelter. I don't know why it's glowing red like that. Can I zoom out? Thank you. Alright, what's the best way we want to place this? Probably like this. Or like this. Probably like this, actually. Place that there. We need to select the recipe, which we're going to be creating bronze ingots. And then we need to build some conveyor belts. We don't have enough conveyor belts, so we go in here. I'm just going to go ahead. Nope, I can't buy 25. I'm just going to go ahead and buy 10 conveyor belts. That's more than enough. Basic conveyors, we're going to have one coming out of here. And one going this way. We're gonna have to replace that because I forgot to select take from space. We're gonna be taking 10 ingots and build, delete, replace. That way it connects. Okay, so we're getting copper ingots here, 10 ingots here, going through the mini alloy smelter, and that should produce bronze ingots. So let's go ahead and place an output container down. I already had an output container. I didn't need to buy one. Now I have 4. I did not mean to place that there. There we go. Exit. And we go to missions, bronze ingot production, and as soon as we get some 10 ingots from space, that will auto-complete. So we'll have that done. Next will be the bronze robots. Let's go ahead and look at what we need for bronze robots. Right here, we need 100 bronze ingots, 100 glass panes, and 100 moonrock mechanisms. Luckily, we're producing all of that. After that, we'll have tiny backpack and small backpack. Those are both available in the shop. Tiny backpack starts at 500, small backpack starts at 5,000. This is probably, it's 400,000, that's 2.5 million. We'll get there eventually. I'm not even there on the main yet, but tiny and small should be fairly easy to complete. They're pretty cheap. They're not a priority upgrade. Priority is probably this stuff, so we'll probably work on creating some of this stuff. Copper wire, iron farms, bronze gearbox productions, and composite glass panes. So we'll need to get an extruder. If I remember correctly, an extruder is 10,000 coins. No, 6.5. Still a lot of money. 6.5 thousand. Why do I keep clicking shop? Missions. There we go. Iron is probably going to be what we're going to create, is iron farms and iron 101 iron ingots. We'll just need a smelter for that. So while that's producing what we need for the bronze ingots, I can go ahead and delete this because we did produce a bronze ingot. While that's producing bronze ingots, we're producing glass panes, and we're producing moonrock mechanisms. I'm gonna hop in the spaceship and show you where to find iron. So we're just gonna fly. I don't know where I am. I need to turn up my render distance. I think it's this way. Yes, okay. So you go over a hill. This is at like a crater, and there's a bunch of moonrock, not moonrock. Why am I thinking moonrock? Iron nodes here. Imagine if this game had dogfighting. Like, that was one thing I was telling Kiwi. I was like, imagine if you could hijack someone else's drone and steal their stuff and just basically become space pirates. That would be cool. I know that's not what this game is about, but that would be a cool little thing you could do once you create different ships. Is basically space flight. You have all these different ships you can get in the shop. And they don't really give you much except for a cosmetic of having a better ship that's not all rust. It's basically not a rust bucket. They don't give you much. It would be really cool if those other ships had like better weapons that you could use to fight against other ships. Basically do dog fighting, and yeah, prevent people from hijacking your drone. Anyway, so iron ore, it's extremely difficult to get an iron essence, but I do have that lucky robot, so we'll see if, yeah, this legendary robot with the essence boost, so we'll see if we get an iron essence fairly quickly, hopefully we do. Okay, so we did get an iron essence right here. Somehow it slipped what I needed. So we don't have the mission unlocked for it yet, but we can go ahead and set up that iron farm. And that way, whenever we get to that mission, it's already complete. So I'm gonna hop in my spaceship, do some flying. I could just warp there. Yes, there is something down here. While we're waiting on materials anyway, I might as well show you. You can fly your ship down here. To my left and right, that was gold. These are all gold. I went the wrong way. And can you guess what's down here? That's right, diamonds. There are also other things down here. So there's this lake, and there is an underwater chasm. Right now there's nothing in there, but there are underwater chasms on other planets that do have different things in them. So I'm just going to fly out of here, try not to hit the walls. Not that it would matter if I did hit the walls, but I'm just going to show my prowess. Oh, I hit the wall. As I'm saying that. Okay, my factory is this way. Do a barrel roll! Okay. Gonna land. Or just hover there, I guess. And we can go ahead and set up an iron farm. I'm gonna set it up on this edge here by basic farm. Build basic farm. Let's see. Iron ore. So it's going to cost $500 to set that farm up. We don't have $500 yet, and we don't have enough for a furnace either, which costs $400. So we need to raise about $1,000. That you know what? I'll go ahead and end the video here. We got bronze set up. That's about all we did today. Is we got bronze set up, and there's a bottleneck here when it comes to getting our tin ingots down to Earth. So we're gonna have to do an efficiency upgrade pretty soon. That way we can produce bronze ingots faster. That way we can produce moon rock mechanisms faster. That way we can produce bronze robots. And move on to iron, which we're kind of putting on the back burner, but we did already get that. We did already get an iron essence, which is going to save us a lot of time. I'm going to go ahead and end the video, but I'll be selling some of this stuff to get the 900 that we need. And oh, you know what? We already have 72 bronze ingots, 78 glass panes, and 30 moon rock mechanisms. We might be able to create a bronze robot really quick. We do need about 20 more ingots and panes. We'll be fine on the we'll be fine on the moon rock mechanisms because we just need 10 more of those. Actually, yeah, the video's already going on 18 minutes pre-edit, so I'll go ahead and end the video here, and we will produce bronze robots first thing next time, as well as hopefully have enough money to set up our iron mines, and start looking at what we'll need to do in order to get a copper ingot extruder to create copper wire, and hopefully put everything together. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next part. Bye, guys.